Wow, lazy. Literally the second the stream started. My condolences. Well, not condolences, congratulations. I don't know how you do it, my friend. So, as you can see from the stream title, we're playing a Metal Gear game. Hold on a second. Gotta do some announcements, get those out of the way. You just had your prom. How'd it go? Probably terrible. That's usually how proms do. But maybe, maybe you lucked out. What's up, Sly? Alright, let's go ahead and get these announcements out of the way so I can focus on you guys. The after party is probably the only decent thing about prom. In most places. The rest of prom is a friggin' nightmare that I wouldn't wish upon my worst enemy. Okay, looks like everything is done. Yep, there it is. We're good. So, as we wait for people to show up, people showing up right now. I'm back and better than ever. What did you do yourself, Neo Space? What has brought about this new and improved you? Colonel, I'm trying to send twin snakes, but I'm dummy. No, I shouldn't do that voice. I should not do that voice. Ever. Hold on. There we go. So, how did you guys enjoy the Plague Tale video? It's kind of nice to have a short video every once in a while, especially one that short. Managed to get it out a lot quicker. Rip Starlight, it had its time in the sun. That's one of my longest. How long is that? I think that was like my third emote, so it's been there for a while. So, but we don't really use that too much anymore. I might have a new horror-themed emote eventually, though. But yes, let's all give a big welcome to the new emote, Emotion, which has become the newest overused meme we do here on the channel. You know, instead of just looking at a black screen, why don't I give you guys something to look at before we get started? Here, you guys look at, Speedwagon for a bit until we get started playing. Speedwagon is he's looking kind of scared. Your head's killing you. You want me to do something about it? I don't think there's much I can do for you, bro. I kind of got out of my holistic healing business a long time ago. Wasn't that profitable. Threatening us with a good time. Mr. Roboto, you don't know about Speedwagon from JoJo? Oh man, you got so much to learn. Most powerful character in the series. At narrating fights at the very least. Someone new to my stream is going to show up and they'll be like, why is there just a picture of Speedwagon on the screen and nothing else? Deus Ex Mankind is still good. You mean the latest game? Mankind Divided I didn't like that much. Human Revolution was pretty decent, but Mankind Divided did not do it for me. Alright, so I think we can do away with Speedwagon now. Because I'm going to get the game started. Hey, Moon Girl, thank you for the sub. 7 months. Now that it's summer break, I can finally make it through a whole stream since I don't have to get up at 5 a.m. for the next couple of months. Yeah. School, man. I don't know how I know there's a lot of students who watch my stuff. I don't know how you stay up that late, especially if you're European. Props to you, though. Alright, let me go ahead and load up the game. I've kept you idiots in suspense long enough. Oh, you're the teacher. Okay, never mind. It's probably even worse for you then. For those of you not aware, I decided to go with Twin Snakes. I could have also played the original one, but I wanted something that gives me a bit of extra meat on the bones, and this game's got some crazy changes to it that I thought, yeah, I can probably work with that. I am upscaling this to 1080p though, so we are getting it at a higher resolution than it was on the original. I mean, I am playing this on a GameCube. I actually, I went and yeah, I found a GameCube that plays games at 1080p. That's what we're playing on tonight. You can only get them in Pakistan.
The nuclear weapons disposal facility on Shadow Moses Island in Alaska's Fox Archipelago was attacked and captured by Next Generation Special Forces being led by members of Fox.
Not a very good acronym. No wonder they go with Foxhound instead.
The government turn over the remains of Big Boss, and they say that if their demands are not met within 24 hours...
No, this isn't an emulation. This is on a 1080p GameCube. I had it modified. True. It's true, man. It's true. You guys believe me when I say that, right?
It's totally made up. Pure fiction.
You will have
it's fiction.
It's
It's fiction. We made it up.
You're to rescue DARPA Chief Donald Anderson and the President of Armstead, Kenneth Baker. Both are being held as hostages. Secondly, you're to investigate whether or not the terrorists have the ability to make a nuclear strike and stop them if they do.
What's the insertion method?
We'll approach
I don't remember if they actually redid all the voice lines for this game in the Twin Snakes version or not.
We'll launch a one-man
Oh man, we almost got the close-up of, the famous Snake Booty, which has become the most iconic thing about his entire character model. The one thing I do regret about playing Twin Snakes over the original is the music. I don't think the music of Twin Snakes holds up nearly as well as the original's music.
High-tech Special Forces Unit Foxhound, your former unit. And
How long do goose eggs last? I wouldn't know.
There are 6 members of Foxhound involved in this terrorist activity. Psycho Mantis with his powerful...
Probably a lot longer if you keep them in the fridge.
Sniper Wolf, the beautiful and deadly sharpshooter. Decoy Octopus, master of disguise. Vulcan Raven.
Decoy Octopus, the most powerful character in the entire series. Gets a lot of screen time. His character design is really cool looking too. You guys are gonna love it.
And finally, in charge of them, Foxhound Squad Leader.
I think he's easily everyone's favorite member of Foxhound.
Liquid Snake.
When do we send Fox News? I send all political shows every single day, as everyone should. We decided to just stick lasers onto our rock walls. That can work, right? I mean, normally you just stick a sonar sensor in their snake, but they stuck laser tripwires. Seemed like a good idea at the time.
The nuclear weapons
I honestly think they just tried to kill him.
The whole island. I'll instruct you by codec after you reach your target.
Anyone going with me?
As always, this is a one-man sneaking mission.
Weapons.
Do lasers work underwater? Probably they do, but I don't think you would use them as laser tripwires for a security system. You'd be better off with sonar. Oh, do you guys get the imagery of the snakes coiling around each other? Oh, there's actually a couple different things that could probably, be an allegory to. First, like the snake. Well, obviously it's DNA, but you can also probably have that medical rod that has like the twisting snakes around it. But I'm pretty sure it's DNA. A wall of laser. So, I get a lot of requests for Metal Gear games because I've only ever seen what I consider to be kind of the best Metal Gear game, which is Rising. But I am now officially sending Twin Snakes, and I might be sending Sons of the Patriots next. I think, yeah, Metal Gear 2 I'll probably be sending next. I might actually do that right after this one. That one's gonna be that's gonna be a rager, though. That one will not be easy. Send all of them? I don't think I would try to send all of them one after another in just a short period of time. That's a bit too much crazy for my mind to deal with. No, shit. Stop that. I already saw that. Is my controller not... Cleaning your fish tank, but I might do 1 and 2 in short order. Shit, my emulation is apparently not detecting my controller. Cool. Have I seen Life is Strange? Well, I'm waiting till all the episodes of Life is Strange are out. Okay. Let me fix my controller issue. Controller, what are you doing? You thought I was streaming from a GameCube? Yeah, my GameCube has controller options. You can use Xbox controllers on it. Yeah, it should be working. Let me plug it into a different port. You're hoping for more Fox News? Yeah, I've kind of run the Alex Jones meme into the ground. I need to stop. Okay, let's see if this works. Please work. I mean, it's worked the other times I've I've tested this game out. It's gonna be a real short stream if I can't have a working controller. Oh, now come the fuck on. My controller has worked every single time I've tested this game. Now it's not. Oh, Raz, thank you for the subscription. Your first time... no, it's your 3-month man. Thank you. Love the videos. Love you back, Raz. Oh, you sons... Streaming breaks everything. Apparently so. Why? Emulated... I guess I could play it on keyboard if I have to. Okay, and this should do it. Talk amongst yourselves. While I dick around for a second. Okay, maybe that'll fix it. Let me go completely on a dolphin. Plug in my controller. Make sure that's running properly. Go back in. Okay, I guess I'm just gonna have to map controls real quick. Oh, I hate emulators so much. I mean, I hate Pakistani GameCube so much. Should have bought an American version. Is it raining for where I'm at? No. It's probably just kind of staticky sound you're getting. Why, does it actually sound like you hear rain in the background? I assure you there is none. All right. Okay, let me just finish this up. For some reason it didn't want to load my controller. No, get off me. Okay, that should do, hopefully. Alright, let's try this again. Okay, it seems like it's working now. Okay. Feel your guy. Alright, you're full of sad. You guys are getting a lot of use out of that new emote, aren't you? You can't be feeling the emotion just yet. Alright, now we're finally, after 15 minutes of me dicking around, ready to actually start the game. Be prepared to be very sad at me playing this game, because it's been a while since I played, a proper Metal Gear. But hey, let's give it a shot. Emulator? What are you talking about? I'm not using an emulator. Like I said, it's a Pakistani GameCube that does 1080p. There's just going to be slightly black lines there on the sides of the screen. Not much I can do about that. So I think that's something we can deal with, though. Subtitles off. Also, you just started following me? Well, thank you, Smash Elite, and welcome to the Assault Squad. What's the new name for our fan club on this game? Codex Squad? Soldier Squad? No, that sounds too Call of Duty. You guys think of it this time. Let's go. I'm recording. Codec crew. Snake. Tune your frequency to 5005. Yo, did they censor his butt in this game? It's nearly as thick as it should be. Or I think it's only in 2 that he starts getting the booty. The codec thing is so dumb. I suggest that it's actually pretty innovative and not dumb at all.
I know it. I'm going to swat down a couple of bothersome flies.
Rob Paulson, Yako, was a Metal Gear character. Hey, he's got a lot of range. Colonel, how am I breathing without a tank? Now I'm going to talk for 5 minutes and hopefully no one overhears me.
This is Snake. Colonel, can you hear me?
Loud and clear. What's the situation, Snake?
Looks like the elevator in the back is the only way up.
Just as I expected. You'll have to take the elevator to the surface, but make sure nobody sees.
Yeah, I think the blue codec is a
you need to.
problem with the emulation. There's no way to fix it though that I know of.
Is 140.85. When you want to use the codec, push the pause button and then the A button. When we need to contact you, the codec will beep. When you hear that noise, press the pause button and then the A button to receive the call. The codec's receiver directly stimulates the small...
Colonel, what do you mean about the pause button?
No one but you will be able to
First time you caught me streaming a Metal Gear game, I've only ever done it like 2 other times. And one of them was for Rising. Alright, let's make sure my controls are actually working properly. Alright. Colonel, how come I could swim just a moment ago, but now I can only walk underwater? Blue codec is best codec. Hey, you'd have to pay premium price for the blue codec these days. That'd be an optional add-on. RP sensor. Sensor detecting life forms. Rumbles on enemy approach. All other rumbles will be off when sensor is activated. Or AP. Apparently the text is... The font looked like an R to me, okay? How heavy is Snake right now? Well, he is, you know... You know the meme. There's a reason he has to trudge through the water. He's weighted down a bit. Too many rations. Okay. So... Uh-oh. And now I said to remember how to break people's necks. Because Kojima really liked the analog that did the, the pressure-sensitive buttons. Whoops. Already, yep. This is already going badly.
It's the enemy. I need help.
Consider this a learning experience, alright? Colonel, I've managed to infiltrate. You're gonna get your first snake and well, no, oh, that's right. Can't do it while you're on alert. All right, here's the snake.
No! Snake! Get off Snake!
It's not nearly as, you know, without the Colonel yelling it. You see, my problem was there was I rolled into the guy when I wanted to break his neck. Now I gotta grab this shit again. Colonel, what's the point of my oxygen mask if I can only stay underwater for a few minutes? Any reason why I'm playing TTS instead of the original? Mainly because the Twin Snakes make some changes to the cutscenes that I think will be funny for Sins. And, yeah. When presented with two different turkeys, I'm going to go with the one with a bit more meat on its bones. Back in the place, while the original Metal Gear is probably the most cinematic PlayStation game there is, it's still a bit dated looking and doesn't really have much going on in a lot of its cutscenes for a game from what I do in videos. So, yeah. No, shit. Kinda meant to break your neck. I gotta learn how to do that. I think I might need to get a new Xbox controller too. My analog stick keeps me moving in a certain direction sometimes. Alright, I know it's pressure sensitive. I know that much. Come on, get up. This is reminding me when I played this game originally on a demo disc and just completely screwed up all the time. This very area. Colonel, I've discovered this weakness of the Genome Soldier. They can be repeatedly stun-locked. Something's wrong here. I should be grabbing necks.
It's the enemy.
This game is pretty much the same as the original. Just slightly better graphics and more goofier cutscenes. I'm just trying to remember how to break a fucking neck. My training is incomplete.
It's the enemy. I need help.
Am I a big fan of Metal Gear Solid? I'm not the biggest fan, but I do respect it. Something. Okay, that's what I was doing wrong. Wrong button. There we go. The reason I was having trouble is because the original, ooh. Can't you hide in those? The original had like an animation for you reaching for someone's neck, and this one doesn't.
Send a replacement guard for the area.
They totally can't see me. Completely hidden.
Who's that? It's the enemy. I need help.
Right, now that I've remembered my CQC. Snake, remember the basics of CQC. See, I forgot. You aren't getting the big boss summon. I don't think we're going for that. Alright, now that I've remembered how to break people's necks finally. I should probably use the D-pad for controls too. It's a bit more precise. This game was actually originally... The original game was made for... Actually, the analog... Not, it was made before the analog sticks controller, the DualShock, was released on the PlayStation, so it was actually built for the D-pad. I think the GameCube version makes up for that, but I feel it's probably still better to play it with the D-pad. Especially since my Xbox controller's left analog stick does not seem to emulate very well. Extreme difficulty, no alerts, no kills under 3 hours, run, win. Yeah, you're going to be checking out a different streamer if you want to see that. I can guarantee you that much. Whoops. Shit! I hip-tossed him when I wanted to break his neck. Let's grab the other one while he's not aware. Am I gonna play Metal Gear Survive? I think there's better options. Shit, that cutscene stopped me from breaking his neck. Alright, let's drag him off somewhere where I can safely kill him. If we were playing 5, we could just throw the guy in the water.
I'm under attack. Stay
I'm
alert.
almost positive he drops an extra ration if you shake him around enough. Or maybe it's the guy that just came down the elevator. There it is. Oh yeah, they haven't given me the ability to save yet, have they? Colonel, what do you have to say about this?
You see an approximately waist-high railing. Stand close and press the action button. You will climb over the railing and hang down from the other side.
Will I send Mass Effect 2 at some point? I would imagine so, yes. Colonel, why'd my Soliton radar, my codec turn purple? Whoa.
Who's there?
It's fine, that's part of the plan.
Who's that?
Shit.
It's the enemy. I need help.
You know what? Screw you guys. Oh yeah, forgot. It's an alert. Oh well, I guess we're just dying again. That content sensitivity stuff, maybe it doesn't work as well as emulation. That is the one thing that I'm glad Kojima eventually dropped, was all the context sensitivity buttons where you have to, hammer on it or lightly tap it. Alright, instead of like constantly getting all those rations over and over again, let's take care of the guards first. Gimp food didn't work out. Keep the yeah, the ration does auto-revive you, doesn't it? I need to remember I had to have a light touch on the...
Enemy sighted. Requesting backup.
I think that guy saw me. Something about that animation looks a bit off. Also getting some oof, getting a bit of slowdown there. Why do you have no gun? Metal Gear traditionally always started you off with no weapons, so you would have the opening the game just to be extra hard. Also, it kind of served as a tutorial for you to learn the rest of it, because your guns are not always the most useful thing in the game. So it just kind of like basically immediately taught you, hey, guns aren't the only option. I told you guys at the beginning of this stream was going to be rough. I'm still trying to get my emulator to actually let me break people's necks, you know, guaranteed. Is it a light touch or a heavy touch of the button to break a neck? I can't seem to remember which one it is. Yeah, weapons procurement on site. Something no special forces would ever do. SEALs, we're sending you in. But, yeah, no weapons. Here's a stick. Yeah, I'm thinking it's light touch, but I'm still, like, messing it up. I can remember that guy saw me last time, too. I think that just completely threw me off as a kid, too, when I played it on PlayStation, was like, just could not grasp the idea of lightly touching a button to do something different.
Is there somebody there?
Oh, god damn you. Okay.
Enemy sighted. Requesting backup.
Okay, it's a light touch. Alright, you're gonna get up in a second. I'm gonna snap your neck. Massive oofs? Yeah, best oofs. I know the elevator's gonna... Oop. Okay, things are finally going well now. Alright, Gamer Boy mode is now officially active. Let me go get the rest of my rations now that I've actually killed some people. I don't know if the AP sensor is ever useful, but we'll grab it. Hey, Lapazulia, thank you for your Twitch Prime, my man. Or my lady. Oh, I feel bad saying my lady. Hold on, let me go find my fedora. I might still have one somewhere from a Halloween costume. Why did that word have to be ruined for everyone? Like, we can, well, technically probably saying my dude isn't that good either these days, but milady is completely ruined. You can't use it anymore. It brings to mind certain images. You don't get it? You don't get why someone can't say milady anymore? It's literally a meme of, like, hipsters going, like, who don't know how to talk to women, like, trying to be the nice guy. I'm like, milady. Okay, this is the sneaky one who's... You use it on your girlfriend when she's acting up? Oh, thank good one, Snake.
It's the enemy. I need help.
A nut. Where did those two come from? I just came from over there. I just already fucked it up. I keep hitting the wrong button. Wow, this emulator really struggles when there's like 5 or 6 people on screen, doesn't it? Might have to work out a few more kinks of the emulation. Yeah, I thought there was one back there. Alright, let's get the hell out of here, if it'll let me. There we go. This is... wait, you're just now realizing this is where the enemy sound, alert sound comes from? Hey, you want to know what this game has that the original one doesn't? Actual eyes on characters. Yeah, if you play the original one on the PlayStation, none of the characters have eyes, they just have like a shadow. And the reason was that because the original PlayStation could not do eyes that looked halfway decent because it was always just a texture. So Kojima was like, you know, just don't give any of the characters eyes and make them shadowed. But apparently it worked because none of us actually ever noticed it or cared. Behind D. There's something about the texture of Snake's hair in this game, though, that I just do not like. Looks too shampooed.
It's Snake. I'm in front of the disposal facility.
That took a long time. I guess you're feeling a little rusty.
Don't worry. It's been a while, but it's all coming back to me.
How's that sneaking suit working out?
I'm nice and dry, but it's a little hard to move.
Bear with it. It's designed to prevent hypothermia. This is Alaska, you know.
Take it easy. I'm grateful. If it weren't for your suit and your shot, I would have turned into a popsicle out there.
An anti-freezing peptide, Snake. All of the genome soldiers in this exercise...
Basically, we stuck antifreeze in you. You'll be dead in 10 minutes.
Already tested, huh?
Oh, wait, that's actually a spoiler.
How's the diversionary operation going?
2 F-16s just took off from Galena and are headed your way. The terrorist radar should have already picked them up.
You know, it takes some balls to take on actual fighter jets with an old outdated Russian attack helicopter, which is made for attacking ground targets. I'm not even sure how he would actually fight that battle and win, but apparently he does.
Got their attention.
I like the R2-D2 genome soldier sitting in the back.
Now's your best chance to slip in unnoticed. There are only 18 hours left until their deadline. You've got to hurry.
Wow, he must be crazy to fly Hind in this kind of weather.
Who's that?
Oh, sorry.
Oh, Snake, they got rid of my more racist sounding voice.
This is Mei Ling. She was assigned to us as our
She used to have a very, very stereotypical Chinese accent. Oh, you're the famous solid snake.
Contact her if you have any questions about either of them.
Nice to meet you, Snake. It's an honor to speak to a living legend like yourself. What's wrong?
Nothing. I just didn't expect a world-class designer of military technology to be so cute.
Wait, you can see her?
You're
I thought it was just,
flattering me.
stimulating the small bones of your ear.
Well, I know I won't be bored for the next 18 hours.
What's this? I'm being hit on by the famous Solid Snake? But I'm surprised. I didn't think you'd be so frank.
Looks like we both have a lot to learn about each other.
It does, doesn't it? Well, let's get to know each other better. But first, let me explain about your Soliton radar system. The bright dot in the middle is you, Snake. The red dots are your enemies, and the blue cone shape represents their field of vision.
Be careful, Snake. The genome soldiers have highly developed senses of hearing and vision due to their gene therapy. Make sure you don't let them see you.
I'll let you guys deal with that joke.
I want you to infiltrate the disposal site and look for the DARPA chief.
The DARPA chief was injected with the same GPS transmitting nanomachines as you.
He should appear on your radar as a green dot.
Get whatever information you can from him about the terrorists. If he's alive, that is.
Snake, your radar isn't affected by the weather, but if you're discovered by an enemy, you won't be able to use it.
Yes, it gets
That's a pretty big oversight of the technology.
Yes, it's all made from currently existing technology.
Isn't
You
everything?
won't be able to use it in an area with strong harmonic resonance, so be careful.
We'll be monitoring your movements by radar.
Guys, your PS4 is made using currently existing technology.
Got it. I'll call if I'm feeling lonely.
Seriously, Snake. We're here to back you up, so call if you need some information or advice.
I'm also in charge of your mission data. Contact me if you want me to save your current status. My frequency...
Snake, your Tesla is made using currently existing technology.
It's a dedicated frequency for saving data. Don't forget it.
Remember, except for your binoculars.
Have I played Metal Gear Solid 3?
arm yourself
Yes.
with whatever weapons you can find.
I remember. First I'm strip searched by Dr. Naomi here, and then all my weapons are taken away. Imagine yourself put in that position.
Well, if you make it
Wait, he met her before when she strip searched him?
Do a strip search
Or wait, no, she's Naomi, right?
Oh,
It's yeah, that's right. I was thinking the wrong one.
Sorry to disappoint you, but I did manage to...
Snake's
slow
got too
down
big of a
my
harem
steps.
already.
How did you do that?
In my stomach. Thanks to the shot you gave me that suppressed my stomach acids.
Cigarettes? How are those going to help you?
You never know.
Only Naked Snake can be
If you want to
solid.
get in, there's the
Glad
front
you
door.
started the Metal Gear journey.
It's the fastest
Pumped to
way,
watch.
but
Well, you're
there's too
welcome to
much
be
risk
here.
of being spotted by the enemy.
Yeah, I can't just knock on the door and ask them to let me in.
What about the air duct near the door?
Aggressive
One on the
whispering.
left and one on the right. They're armed with 5.56.
Hey, Gamer Star Wars, thank you for the sub.
There should also be a duct on the second floor.
I can't see it from here.
I'll let you decide the best COA. I'm counting on you, Snake.
The voice acting is definitely changed, but all the dialogue is still the same. I think Hater still does a great job. First off, Mei Ling, tell me a story.
Where is it, Snake?
Usually she gives you like a proverb. There we go. You wanted... Well, I'll get... Don't worry. I'll end up doing Mass Effect 2. But just not yet.
Snake, remember what De Gaulle said. The graveyards are full of indispensable men. Snake, you're all alone and surrounded by bad guys. Try to be careful and avoid getting into a fight whenever you can.
You're right. Wow, you know all sorts of great quotes, don't you?
Well, both my parents are from Guangdong, China, but I was born and raised in America. I've always liked
Snake would be
being
such a
able to
great
feel
internet
sides.
poster.
Kinda keeps
So
me
supportive.
fresh. I'll share some more quotes with you if you like.
I'm looking forward to it. But to tell you the truth, I'd like to learn more about you.
Well, I'll think about it.
Wow, hashtag me too much. Wink. Yeah, I saw the wink too, even though it's very pixelated. Okay, let's play around for a second. Snake is his own wingman. Thing is, Snake doesn't really get much action compared to his, genetic father. Well, technically even, Boss didn't really get much other than that Eve lady. Do you drop anything for me? This game probably isn't really that long. If memory serves, you can beat this game in like 10 hours if you really know what you're doing. Which means it'll probably take me twice that long.
A surveillance camera.
Me without a gun. We actually better rectify the gun issue right now. Well, if you skip cutscenes, it would be 2 hours. Yeah, I kind of need those though, don't I? And there we go. Weapon secured. 45 handgun, press A button to aim. Release it to fire. 12 rounds per magazine, can attach a suppressor. We don't need that just yet. But, let's get another proverb, now that I actually did something meaningful. Wait, Colonel, what do you think?
Good. You've got a weapon. To use it, first hold down the weapon menu button to open the weapon window. Then, select the weapon you want to equip from the weapon icons. After you've selected the weapon, release the weapon menu button. The weapon you selected should appear in your hand.
Colonel, that seems a bit complicated and a bit unnecessary in the amount of steps.
For instructions on the use of each weapon.
Where's our trank gun? We doing a pacifist run now? That doesn't begin until the next game.
If you have any questions about weapons,
A lot of the things people remember from Metal Gear were started in that one.
Her frequency is 141.
This is the much more normal Metal Gear game out of all of them. Natasha.
This is Nastasha Romanenko. A pleasure to...
Well, I don't even remember her.
You're the nuclear specialist that the Colonel mentioned.
That's me. You can ask me anything about nukes that you want.
Is that a problem that I don't remember this character?
Military analyst. So I have an extensive knowledge of weapon systems as well. They asked me to participate in this operation as a supervisor from the Nuclear Emergency Search Team. I was happy to accept. We must not allow terrorists to get their hands on nuclear weapons of any kind.
I don't think she's that important, but I just don't remember her ever being a character.
Terrorists are serious.
Maybe I never contacted her.
The world cannot stand by idly and allow that to happen. And neither can
Black Widow is not in this game. She smokes. See, Black Widow would never do that.
From here is provide you with information.
Hopefully that'll be enough. Another soldier here wouldn't make a difference anyway. It's good to work with you, Nastasha.
Same here, Snake.
Is it just me, or does Snake kind of look like he's a member of the JoJo family in that photograph?
What can I do for you, Snake?
Just because I'm no gonna fuck up, I might as well save again. She's only in this one game and has very few lines. Like I said, I don't really remember her at all, so...
Snake, like Shakespeare said, knots have
Wait, Shakespeare?
all spent where our desire is got without content. Basically, it means that your desire can get you into trouble if you're not careful. That goes for items too. Don't get too greedy or you might be sorry. Be careful, Snake.
Kono Snekada. And that emulation turning the screen purple really makes me think the game is about to crash every single time. Are you going to try and send the whole Metal Gear series? For right now, I'm only going to be doing one, possibly two. Alright, now I think that guy is, yeah, he's standing in front of a grate. And it's a bit easier if you go into the grate. There's also a camera watching. I don't have the silencer on my SOCOM yet either, so I don't think it's probably going to be getting through there without alerting everyone. Yeah, the AP sensor is useless because I don't think it activates the rumble on this game. Yeah, without a suppressor or a SOCOM is not a good idea right now. Do we get a Meryl Perv scene? You get expanded Meryl Perv scenes in this version of the game. So we're gonna go up the stairs. Pog than I am watching. It's kind of weird in a stealth game where you can't crouch walk. Oh, you know, you missed the stream announcement? Yeah, but we're still early, so you haven't really missed much of anything. Metal Gear feels like a weird porno. You know, that is the most accurate way of describing it I have ever heard. No, shit.
I've got him. Send reinforcements.
I don't even know how he saw me originally. Well, good thing I just saved. I should have, like, hidden there. That's what it was for. You know, we kind of want to die here, so... Let's practice using our gun at the very least. Oh yeah, he's got a... He makes that useless. Are you on an analog? I'm on an Xbox 360 controller. Probably not the best controller in the world to play this game with.
Snake, what happened? Snake!
But I couldn't get my PlayStation 4 controller to work with Dolphin. I don't... Does a PS4 controller even work with Dolphin? Wait. I saved my game a lot... Oh yeah, that's right. I forget the saving doesn't work like that here. I was kind of thinking you can save skim it, but it actually just saves it once you enter the room.
Is there somebody there?
Whose footprints are these? Yeah, I can just probably go ahead. Oh no, he's gonna turn around.
A surveillance camera.
Well, I can use I can use a PlayStation 4 controller on my PC, but using it in the getting the Dolphin emulator to actually recognize it seems troublesome. I couldn't get it to work. Like, I use my PS4 controller all the time on PC games. I think that we could have actually crawled into that crawl space, but I want to see what's over here. Oh, nothing. That's what's over there. Oh.
That base must have some kind of ventilation system to recirculate the air. There should be air ducts.
A new Superman movie. Did they just get announced? Because I probably won't be watching it now.
There's probably a diesel generator somewhere. And since generating electricity requires oxygen, there must be exhaust openings for that too. You're not going to believe this, but they shot down the F-16s we were using as a diversion with a Hind D. Then we got a message from Liquid.
How'd they do that, Colonel?
He said if we try something like that again, he'll launch the nuke. Snake, hurry up and get in there. That Hind will be coming back soon.
Bright burn at Dartigan. Evil Superman. I'm actually... Metal Gear Solid 4 is the one I haven't played.
Snake, this is McDonald Miller. It's been a long time.
Master, what are you doing here?
I quit being a boot camp instructor, so I moved out here for some peace and quiet. I'm in retirement, just like you. Once in a while, I still help train the Alaskan Scouts.
Passing on the skills to a new generation, huh?
Campbell told me about the situation here. I thought I might be of some use.
There's no one I'd rather have in a foxhole than you.
Well, I know lots about survival in a harsh environment. I've lived in Alaska longer than you. So call me if you have any questions about the flora or fauna out here. My frequency is...
I mean, it's really going to be important with you on a military-industrial base. Let's call Miller up again already. Or Master,
Snake,
as he likes to be called.
To think. Your mind is your most dangerous weapon. If things are getting too complicated, try to simplify your thoughts. You can also try calling Campbell for advice.
Wow, don't call me, call Campbell. I hope they're not paying you too much.
When you enter a narrow space, you'll automatically go into intrusion view. Press up on the control stick to go forward, and down to shuffle backwards. You can also...
I know I'm gonna have to probably sin it, but I kind of always have ironically loved how Metal Gear Solid just doesn't give a fuck, and they're like, yeah, just press the action button, Snake, and it's completely canon.
Don't forget that.
Just because you're in intrusion view, it doesn't mean that all is safe. If you're spotted, the enemy will of course attack. Be careful not to let the enemy see you crawl into your hiding spot. Even in intrusion view, the enemy could look into your hiding place. In that case, you have to move to get out of their line of sight. You can't be careless, even in intrusion view. That clear? Snake, first you've got to find the DARPA chief. Look for clues.
What about Natasha?
This is
Half this game is actually just codec conversations with people.
Solid Snake.
You're the nuclear specialist that the Colonel mentioned.
That's me. You can ask.
Oh yeah, I already had this conversation with you, didn't I? Let's see what she says now, though. Hey, Jem, how are you? Welcome. This should be making you happy.
And Shadow Moses Island was built at the beginning.
You're a big Metal Gear fan, aren't you, Jem?
It was made only to temporarily store the nuclear warheads.
Why? If they wanted to dispose of them, why wouldn't they just dismantle them right away?
They cannot do that. You see, when you dismantle...
Can you guys hear this game okay?
You still have nuclear
Is the volume too
material
low?
that must be stored. At this point, all of the nuclear material storage facilities are way past capacity. But they could not stop dismantling weapons while at the
Little
same
quiet?
time...
No, I thought it might.
So you're telling
Let me fix that real quick.
This base was built so they could temporarily avoid being in conflict with Start 2?
Most people think that we live in a safer world now. But with all the
Yeah,
dismantled
I think I had my
nuclear
volume
weapons
settings
around,
for Deus
the
Ex,
threat
so
of
it's a bit low.
terrorism has increased tremendously.
Ironic, isn't it?
Right. Let me adjust it just a second. Oh. Oops, I didn't crash the game by me doing that. Alright, that should probably get it to a nice level. Alright. Oh, milling!
Sorry, the Soliton radar won't work in a narrow space. Too much harmonic resonance. The radio waves produce interference, and we can't analyze the topographic data.
I kind of
Try
wish
to
they
hang on
hadn't
until you
changed her
get to a
voice
more
since she
open
still had the
space,
really
okay?
thick accent. I also wish they would release this game on PC or at least on console, but it doesn't look like that's going to happen. Sounds better? Yeah, it's probably, like I said, it's probably a bit too low.
Don't give up, Snake.
She's already run out of things to say. There's a Metal Gear Solid 1 version on PS1 with some aim assisty thing. Yeah, the the Metal Gear Solid 1 PC version, I don't think is very good from what I understand of it. It's a weird, it's hard to get running, essentially.
I moved the DARPA chief to the cell in the first floor basement.
What about the vent shaft cleaning?
Oh, they just opened the vent covers. They're about to start spraying for rats.
First floor basement ventilation.
And these terrorists are really good at keeping,
Shut
you
those
know,
covers as soon
keeping
as
their
they're done
their base
spraying.
clean. They're already spraying
Also,
for
keep
rats,
your
even
eye
though
on
they're only
that
planning
woman
to
in
be
the
here
cell.
for like a day.
Don't get careless now.
Woman in the cell?
Did something happen?
There's an intruder.
Really?
He's already done 3 people.
He's killed
The
3
genome soldier's a
people?
bit jumpy.
Yeah, and they say he's using stealth too.
Stealth? There's an intruder besides me?
Anyway, I want you to increase the security detail on the chief.
French guns. But these are like US soldiers. You know, I've never actually realized that, but those are basically French guns they're using. Or styled after, at the very least. But they're definitely US soldiers. I think they call them 5.56ers and pineapple grenades. FAMAS rifles, yeah. I guess probably Kojima just thought they looked cool. That's usually Kojima often goes with the rule of cool over what's logical. These textures are a bit crusty looking. God bless Kojima. Gotten soul.
Press the action button to drop down.
That doesn't make any sense, Colonel. Be so sure about them being American. In this game they are. They're Foxhound soldiers.
Use the elevator to change floors. There should be a cargo elevator that you can take down somewhere around there. Try to find it.
Colonel. I'm going to be talking to people a lot in this game, so you better learn to love these characters.
That floor is designed so that your
It actually
footsteps
helps,
echo.
too.
Listen, Snake. There's a way to walk so that your footsteps won't be heard. I call it stalking.
Wait, what?
Here's how you do it. First,
Miller.
put your weight on the opposite foot that you're going to step with. Then, take a step so that your heel makes
Wait,
contact with
explain
the
it to me in
first.
terms of a controller.
Then,
You can't do it like in
as
real
you
life.
slowly lower the tip of your
That's
foot
not how
to the
Snake
floor,
learns.
Gradually shift your weight onto that foot. You need to use your knees to maintain a fine balance. In practical terms, you should be moving the control stick
There you
very
go.
gently.
Okay, got it.
You can also try crawling
Now I
as
understand.
well. If you move by crawling, or by gently pushing the control stick, you won't make any noise.
Yeah, my left analog stick is a bit janky.
Don't make too much noise or you'll be spotted. Be careful when you're walking on that floor.
Alright, let's go ahead and save, because you know good old
What is it?
solid Dartigan's gonna fuck it up a couple times. You're wondering who Master Miller is? Oh yeah, he's Kazuhira Miller. Oh shit, I actually skipped her dialogue.
What can I do?
No, no. No, do
Good
not
luck,
save.
Snake.
This still seems really noisy, Colonel. This isn't Deus Ex, I can't just stand underneath them. Sometimes it's just better to die. Until we get better weapons, it's usually better to just let them fucking kill you. Oh, we had to speed through the conversation again. Good checkpoints. Oops. He's coming up here to check. Get up, Snake. Climb. Let's reset everything, then go back down. What does CQB stand for? Close combat. It's CQC. Shit, my analog stick was fucking up. It was sneaking for me. But it's CQC and it's close combat, essentially. Close combat basics? I don't know. Close quarters battle, yeah. It's a made-up term they use. Normally Snake would be learning Krav Maga. Oh, this janky analog stick is going to get me killed so many times. Okay, what is that? Thermal goggles. Okay, we definitely want those. I was thinking I would get a box in here, though. Oh, for fuck's sake. Can you use your D? You can, but you can't really stealth move with using the D-pad because the D-pad isn't digital. It's completely analog. It's either off or on.
Was there a noise just now?
Sometimes it's better not to fight. Peripheral vision, yeah, they're famous for their peripheral vision. We're just trying to remember where I need to go next, actually. I need to get my bearings. Get an M9 first. Yeah, I know we don't need to come down here at all. Well, we need to get a code for that door.
Snake, use the elevator to move.
Alright, I think we need to unlock it first, though. So, I'm just gonna let these guys kill me real quick. Well, actually, it works fine, so we just need to sneak down there next. Oh, it takes them a long time to actually do anything. Stealth isn't my strongest suit. Actually, I'm very good at stealth when I'm not streaming. Honestly, when I'm actually sitting there concentrating on a game, I can stealth like a mofo. But I'm trying to hold a conversation with 100 people in chat and play a stealth game that's, 2 decades old. Hey, you give it a shot and see how good you are. Alright, and I really want those. Whoa! Better remove a sin for the 90s glory of Jennifer Hale and David Hayter. Maybe. Maybe I won't. We'll see about that. Okay, this thing... Okay, this time things are going... Uh-oh. That guy heard me. Let's hide in here. Okay, he's gone back. Return to your positions. No, it's a Metal Gear Solid turret. Wait, is that in this game too? I think it's only in 2 you can shoot people's radios, right? Equip a box? I don't have a box. Oh, almost forgot the fucking camera there. Okay, so I need to get down there when that guy's not looking at the freaking stairs. Trying to find the very slim positives in life. Okay. I think the only thing we really need to do is use the elevator down there. Oh. Ooh, I am just outside of its range. Fuck. I think I probably should use a chaff grenade. Wait, can you crawl into this? This was not a smart idea. Can you just not use the elevator right now? Apparently not. Don't shoot Meryl. Why would I ever do that? Snake is just being abused right now. That's all rations are good for, to prolong the abuse. Wait, remind me if I'm wrong, but don't in the original Metal Gear you have a very tiny life bar at the start of the game?
What's wrong? Snake! Snake!
Click on the... You guys gotta remember, I'm playing this on... This is an emulator, and this emulator does not like analogs, my Xbox controller much. I mentioned this at the beginning of the stream. I'm freaking out about how easy this version is. Yeah, they give you a lot of health. Because in the original game, you can only take a few shots right at the beginning of the game. Alright, I gotta Thermal goggles. Visualizes heat sources. Distribution allows one to see in the dark. Claymores can be seen when used. So, oh, that hurts to even look at. Predator, but yeah, I kind of understand why predators would be so angry and intent on killing everything now. If I had to see the world in that 24/7, I would probably want to kill everything too. Remind me if I'm wrong, but you can shoot cameras with a gun, right? But really, it's only good to use a silence one on them. Really need to find a silencer. Go, 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 go. Ooh. Oh, shit. He won't see me. He won't see me. He didn't see me. Oh. Colonel, how do I press buttons?
Snake, use the elevator to move from floor to floor. To call the elevator, press the button on the nearby control panel by pressing the action button.
Press the button to press the other button, Snake. It's just that simple. I'm really gonna have to kill one of these guards. Like, this guy kind of needs to die. Shit. Come on, no. Things just got a lot simpler. Do you have anything on you? What makes these guys so special? They're video game characters. They actually make the worst soldiers imaginable, but the game hypes them up because they have Big Boss's genes inside them. Gene therapy, Snake. The genome soldiers have incredibly advanced vision. Colonel, what's the action button and why doesn't it work? Colonel, you didn't say anything about holding the action button. So much of this science is inaccurate. Not exactly, but it actually all is based on stuff in reality. They're just still a video game. Holding cell.
Look at the radar! It's picking up the DARPA chief! He's the green dot! Hurry and rescue him!
You notice how one of the tags for this game is visual novel here on Twitch? You know, you're right. It is. That's hilarious. Good joke, Twitch. Who says you can't do humor on Twitch? I believe you can actually shoot these fire extinguishers now in this version of the game, and they act exactly like bombs. I've never played Twin Snakes, so some of this is still new to me. What changes they made to it? If I'm not mistaken, this game just plays more like Metal Gear Solid 2. And they just plot Metal Gear Solid 2 gameplay into Metal Gear Solid 1. And go up.
Snake, if you want to go up or down a ladder, just press the action button by the ladder. Approach the ladder and press the action button.
Colonel, are you sure we're not in a simulation? Actually, we should talk to Mei Lang.
Snake, if you want to go up or down a ladder.
Master.
Soldiers who have learned their trade in the heat of real combat know how to sleep whenever and wherever they can. There's a big difference between them and the kids who have only been exposed to VR simulation training. After playing for a long time, you should get some rest too.
You know, after actually using... Back when this game came out, VR was like a distant, futuristic sci-fi concept. It's like, oh man, I bet they're totally accurate about the VR stuff. Now that I've actually, played VR, I'm like, wow, they were full of shit.
Look at the radar!
Colonel, I've been playing a lot of Onward.
He's the green dot. Hurry and rescue him!
They predicted revengeance. Correct me if I'm wrong, but isn't there like a Game Boy Metal Gear game where Snake goes to Australia or something?
Come on, Snake, you can do it!
Ghost Babel. Like... I don't think it's official though, it's not canon. I want to see what... Yeah, let's go see what the other vent shaft... What goodies that leads us to. What's Ghost Babel about? Like, I think the only canon original ones are Metal Gear 1 and 2, and then there's like 2 other weird Metal Gears that are not canon. There's one called like Snake's Revenge or something. You know, the older Metal Gear games I'm not entirely well versed on. Yeah, I know about acid and stuff like that. That's not what I'm talking about. I'm talking about before even the PlayStation games. Snake's Revenge is a sequel to the non-canon Nintendo-made Metal Gear. Yeah, the original MSX version. Oh, cool. Can't get in there, though. Before Kojima got sacked, wasn't he like looking for a developer to remake the original Metal Gear? And I think like the guys who made the... What game was it? There's like a developer that makes a lot of games for people. They recently made Killer Instinct. I think they're like, hey, we would love to do that, Kojima sir, or Kojima-san. But then, that idea was canned. Oh no, you just want to make Metal Gear Solid 1? Okay, I thought he was like wanting to like redo the original, like, old school Metal Gear. I'm tummy thick. Ugh. Oh, the legend.
Kind of damn cold. I hate Alaska. Boy, oh boy. That woman is built all right.
Ouroboros will be released into the atmosphere, ensuring complete global masturbation.
I'm sorry. I'm very sorry for that. What, you want to know what the real funny thing is? That guy ends up marrying that girl one day. He's gonna marry that girl someday. Spoilers? This is not a spoiler, it's a joke. I'm joking. Clearly the guy who didn't wash his hands after taking a leak is not going to be getting any ladies. Oh, the first waifu of so many guys.
A woman?
Never seen one of those before, Colonel. Just got flash in my tank. Hey, look at that. Barking Mad, thank you for your 9 months of subscription. Busy getting drunk at my graduation... Wait. You're getting drunk at your graduation party? Something seems a bit fishy about that statement. Unless you've been held back several times, I'm gonna guess... Well, wait. It can't be US, right? Otherwise, you're drinking a little bit underage there. You might want to keep that and not mention that. I can't speak good right now. I'm just making a note of that joke I just made about Johnny. My parents are cool, and I'm in Colorado. I'm pretty sure it doesn't matter how... I'm not really going to be... I'm just making a joke out of it. Don't consider this me being like an asshole about it, but it's funny. It's like you're clearly underage, though, if you're drinking at your graduation party. So I have to use the humor there. These are what we call cinematic vents. 3 in a row.
Huh?
Yeah, I live.
Who's that?
I'm here to save you. You're the DARPA chief, Donald Anderson, right?
You're here to save me, huh? What's your outfit?
I'm the pawn they sent in here to save your worthless butt.
Really? It's true.
Darkfire, you're spoiling it.
Don't look like one of them. In that case, hurry up and get me out of here.
Slow down. Don't worry. First, I want some information about the terrorists.
The terrorists?
Do they really have the ability to launch a nuke?
What are you talking about?
It may be an old game. There's a lot of people here who haven't seen it before.
They say if they don't accede to their demands, they'll launch a nuclear weapon.
Sweet Jesus.
Is it possible?
It's possible. They could launch a nuke.
Oh, we turned on the screen blur a bit too much.
How do they plan to launch? I thought this place was just for the keeping of dismantled warheads. They shouldn't have access to a missile.
That's the official story. Got it. We were conducting exercises with a new type of experimental weapon. A truly historical weapon.
What?
A weapon with the ability to launch a nuclear attack from any place on the face of the Earth. A nuclear-equipped walking battle tank.
Prepare yourselves, guys. Memes are incoming.
Metal Gear.
Oh.
It can't be.
You knew? Metal Gear is one of the most secret black projects. How did you know that?
We added a cop to it, though.
We've had a couple of run-ins in the past. So that's the reason you were here at this disposal site?
Why else would I come to a godforsaken place like this?
I had heard that the Metal Gear project was scrapped.
On the contrary, it's grown into a huge joint project between ArmsTech and ourselves. We were going to use this exercise as raw data, and then proceed to mass production. If it hadn't been for the revolution.
Revolution?
Revolution?
Rex has fallen into the hands of terrorists.
Rex?
Metal Gear Rex. The code name for the new Metal Gear prototype. They're probably already finished arming the warhead they plan to use with Rex. These guys are pros. They're all experienced in handling and equipping nuclear weapons.
Hey! Shut up in there, will ya?
Johnny has a very manly voice. Will I give a sin every time someone says Metal Gear? I doubt it. I will probably send y'all Snake's habit of just like asking a question after someone mentions something by using nothing but a noun. It's such a low gravity world.
But I thought that all nuclear warheads were equipped with safety measures. Some kind of detonation code that you have to input.
Oh, you mean PAL. Yes, of course. There is a PAL. It's set up so that you need to input 2 different passwords in order to launch the device.
There are 2 passwords?
Yes. Baker knows one, and I know one.
Baker? The president of Arms Tech?
That's right. Each of us needs to input our password, or there can be no launch. But... they found out my password.
You talked?
Psycho Mantis can read people's minds. You can't resist.
Psycho Mantis?
One of the members of Foxhound. He has psychic powers.
This is bad.
It's just a matter of time before they get Baker's too.
If they find out Baker's password...
Yes. They'll be able to launch a nuke anytime. But there is a way to stop the launch.
What?
The card keys.
Card keys?
They were designed by
Card
Arms
keys.
Tech, the system developers, as an emergency override. Even without the passwords, you can just insert the card keys and engage the safety lock.
And if I do that...
Yes, you can stop the launch.
That is an incredibly awkward pose for listening in.
So where are the card keys?
Baker should have them. Listen, you need 3 card keys. There are 3 different slots to put them in. You need to insert a card into each one of them.
Okay, 3 card keys. Do you know where they might be
How
keeping
will Psycho
Baker?
Mantis fight work?
Somewhere
Good
in
question.
the 2nd floor basement.
2nd floor basement?
I heard the guards say they moved him into an area that has a lot of electronic jamming.
Any other clues?
Yes. They cemented over the entrances, but didn't have enough time to paint them. Why don't you look for the areas where the walls are a different color? Here, take this. It's my ID card. It'll open any level 1 security door. It's called a PAN card. It works together with your body's own electrical field.
Personal area network, huh?
It transmits data using the salts in your body as a transmission medium. As you approach the door's security devices, they'll read the data stored in the card.
Salts!
And the doors will open automatically. Gotcha. Okay, I'm gonna get you out of here.
Wait a minute.
What is it?
You haven't heard any other way to disarm the PAL, have you? From your bosses or anyone?
No.
Are you sure you haven't heard anything?
I just said no.
Why are you suddenly asking me that?
Does the White House plan to give in to the terrorists' demands?
That's their problem. It has nothing to do with my orders.
But what about the Pentagon?
Pentagon? What is it?
Huh? What's that? Hey!
Fox.
What happened?
Die! Oh, whoa. Getting a bit... Okay, there we go.
Nanomachine, son!
Save from the escort mission, exactly. Colonel, something weird happened.
Naomi, the chief, what happened?
I don't know. It looked like a heart attack, but...
That looked like a heart attack to you, huh?
No. Colonel, are you hiding something from me?
Absolutely not, Snake. You've got to understand. This counter-terrorist op is security level red. You'll need the highest security clearance to learn the real story.
You want me to believe that you're in charge of this op, but you don't have complete access to the file?
You know, I just realized something. I need to
Defense
switch the color filtering off on... Well, it's fully fine, never mind.
Support. Snake, we don't have time to debate. Get out of there and find President Baker.
I think the gamma is a bit high on the stream because I've been playing Deus Ex. You carry anything? No? We should just use a ration so we can get a new one. Alright, Mei-Ling. Master.
You say the DARPA chief is
Yeah, the
dead?
gamma is high because I'm playing Deus Ex, so I gotta turn that down.
It couldn't be. Well, it looks like all you can do now is find Kenneth Baker, the president of ArmsTech. He's in the second floor basement, isn't he?
Yeah, on the other side of the wall that was cemented over.
Okay. Good luck, Snake. You can do it.
No, shit. Turn down for what?
But it looks like the rescue was a
No,
failure.
I can't even do that
There's no
song.
reason to stay in that cell anymore. Snake, get out of there and go to the second floor basement. You've got to rescue the president of ArmsTech, Kenneth Baker, before the terrorists find out his detonation code.
Master Miller is a great guy. I like him too.
They were conducting exercises with this new Metal Gear prototype? Is that what the DARPA chief said?
Yeah.
What the hell?
The codec freezes time.
Just rumors. I heard
Essentially.
it's some kind of walking tank that can
This isn't Dark Souls where, well,
nuclear strike from
where,
any
you know, it'd be
terrain.
real time. I think it doesn't do that. Well,
swamps,
technically you don't
wherever.
really have a codec in
You are
5.
the real expert
You used to have
at
over-the-air
Metal Gear,
communication.
Yeah, I guess I am.
When the
What about the
DARPA
PAL
chief
system
died,
the
why
DARPA
did
chief
Senator
mentioned?
Armstrong show up and say
It's a
nanomachine,
device
son?
attached to a
You mean like that?
Nanomachine, son!
or launched. Usually a secret detonation code or combination is necessary to
No
launch
idea
the
why that
missile.
happened.
According
Just
to
a
the chief,
fun, you know,
there are
thing
two
the universe
codes,
threw
and
at
the
us.
terrorists already know one of them.
The other code. If the terrorists find out that one too.
Yeah, I've got to hurry and rescue President Baker.
Yeah, that's just a stream thing. I can activate it anytime I like.
Sorry, the Soliton radar won't work in a narrow space.
My cat is going nuts over a bug bumping into my light. Alright, let me fix this gamma issue we have on...
Don't give up, Snake.
Yeah, let me do this real quick. Alright. There we go. Hopefully it's not too dark now, though. You enjoyed the plague vid? Well, thank you, my man. Okay, that should fix the Gamma issue. The Gamma issue. Alright, let's continue. Now everything should look dark and broody for you. I do have to say though, I do miss the music that's in Metal Gear Solid 1, the original version. The music in this game just can't live up to it. Hey, look at that. Diesel, thank you for the Twitch Prime.
Don't move!
Thank God.
So you killed the chief, you bastard!
They pixelated it. She just got very well acquainted with Johnny's, you know...
No, you're not. Don't move!
No wonder she marries him later on. Did you see the size of the pixel?
Is this the first time you ever pointed a gun at a person? Your hands are shaking. Can you shoot me, rookie?
Careful. I'm no rookie.
Liar. Your eyes wander. There's no confidence in them. The eyes of a rookie. You've never shot a person, have you?
You talk too much.
You haven't even taken the safety off, rookie.
I told you I'm no rookie!
You're not one of them, are you?
Open that door. You've got a card, don't you?
That in the background is just kind of
so we
making
can
the
get
scene.
The hell out of
Looks
here.
like to be a little delayed. What are you doing? Don't think! Shoot!
Oh. Cool. Yeah, she's thinking too much. She's clearly not... Oops, I accidentally shot her.
What are you waiting for? Shoot!
Don't talk to me like a rookie!
I'm telling you, shoot!
Oh, he just fucked a grenade. Yeah, the emulator can slow down get a bit chunky when there's a lot of people on screen.
Thanks for the help.
Wait!
Yeah, that's what you remember. Appreciate that, guys. You'll never get scenes like this in games again.
You fool! You've killed him! I'm sorry, sir.
His mental shielding was very strong. I could not dive into his mind.
Well, what I mean by that, Cerberus, is modern games they don't want to do, you don't want to do funny scenes like that. You know, also, I mean, you know, he really has no reason to show us his memories. No, that's effective. Hold the rifle gangster style and fire in a circle. I do like how fucking cracked out this game gets over the original, though. The cutscenes are just like they just have the right amount of weirdness.
Good girl. Just like that.
Though I don't like how dopey Snake's eyes look in this in the GameCube version. He just like, oh.
Naomi, I just had some kind of hallucination. Is it from the nanomachines?
No, Snake. The nanomachines are functioning properly.
So what was it?
It must have been psychometric interference coming from Psycho Mantis, Foxhound's psychic.
That sounds a bit like bullshit,
Think of it as a
Naomi.
mental feedback loop.
So, that was Mantis.
Oh, we have to converse with everyone after that nonsense.
If you have the right card, you can open the door. But the security level of the card has to be the same or higher than the door's level.
Good. You found the SOCOM. That's a Special Operations Command pistol. It's a .45 caliber pistol with plenty of stopping power. It's also
Yeah, the music in this game is completely different. It's not as good as the original version, Legend.
Find a SOCOM suppressor.
That's the one thing I really wish was in it, was they'd kept the music.
Specifically for use by
Metal Gear Solid has such good music in the first game.
It will be useful. Some people find it a little heavy and hard to use, but it shouldn't be a problem for you.
People's reaction speed is slowest around 3 o'clock in the morning, and so is their judgment. If you're feeling drowsy, you should get some sleep.
Great. Thanks, Master.
What is it, Snake?
There's a mod. This isn't a PC game, Gem, so it makes it very difficult to mod. And I actually looked to see if anyone had modded the music in, and I couldn't find anything. This game never got released on PC, unfortunately. Miller doesn't want me to play the game. You wonder why? You know, I never actually realized that, but that's probably what they were going for.
Snake, in China they say you must cross the river before you tell the crocodile he has bad breath. Do you know what that means? It means that the wise man avoids danger first. Use your brain to avoid traps, and stay away from the enemy.
Alright, let's, I think we're done here. I think I used up almost all of my ammo, essentially, though. Cool. Johnny's still in here? He is. There we go. Who is best waifu for Laifu? I don't really get into the whole waifu crap, but if I was forced at gunpoint to pick one, it would be what's her name, Masoka or whatever. She's like the heavy drinking broad from Evangelion. I think I mentioned that in the last stream. See if you can create a time paradox. You have to wait till 3 for that. What's in B2? No. Get off that. I definitely need to get a new Xbox 360 controller. This one does not want to work very well. It keeps wanting to... Oh! You know, I did not stop there to make that intentionally happen. I stopped there to demonstrate how my analog stick was messed up. And it just happened to be on a trapdoor that was there. Because that's how bases work. I don't think anyone has ever died from one of those in the history of playing this game. Who is best husbando? I'm probably not the one to answer that one. No, Snake, stop. Snake. Can't you, like, beat them? Yeah, you can. What? Colonel, the doors! They've been booby-trapped! I don't know if there's anything worthwhile behind that one, but it's lost to me forever now. Lockers that can't be opened always end up like that if you hit them. Oh, okay. That makes me less worried about it then. You know, I don't remember. Did the original game give you this much stuff here in the armory before? Isn't there like a secret in this area too if you use C4? Like a crack in the wall? Not as much, but it did give you a lot, but I don't think it gave you that much as that it's giving me now. Bottom left corner. How can you tell though? Isn't there supposed to be like a crack in the wall? Wait. No. Oh. I thought maybe that would show it. I guess not. Plastic explosive with remote. Press A button to set. B button to detonate. Oh, go into first person to see it. What? Because, oh, it's masoned over, that's why. That's almost impossible to see unless you go into first person mode. Oh, at the top of the room there are 2 more walls. Let's go get those before we continue on. Yeah, there's one right there. M9, finally. Still haven't got a FAMAS yet, though. Alright. I don't think we need that out anymore. We finally got we got the tranquilizer, essentially. Thank God. Oh, this freaking analog stick is driving me nuts. Shouldn't there be more trapdoors? There probably were in the original version. Alright, since we grabbed all that stuff. Master, you got anything to say?
It's also important to be able to control your bodily functions. You never know when a long demo is about to begin. So make sure you're prepared to sit in front of the monitor for a long time if necessary.
Yo, is he just giving me advice on how to stream? Oh, this is an issue. Stop that.
PAL stands for Permissive Action Link. It's a safety system attached to nuclear missile systems. The missile
How did he know?
fired without the insertion
I mean, I
of
know
special
Master Miller is meta, but that's a bit too much meta.
If terrorists have found out the detonation codes, they can launch the missile anytime they want.
Good. Looks like it worked. If what the DARPA chief said is true, President Baker should
Master
be up ahead.
Streamer Miller.
Hurry up and get
Hey,
out of there.
Exis or Exy, thank you for your first subscription, my dude. Thank you.
What is it, Snake?
Master Meta. There is a bug inside my light fixture and it is driving me nuts. It's one of those stupid Asian stink bugs. I hate those things with a passion. Do you guys get those Asian stink bugs that you just cannot get rid of?
Yeah, it's a great system.
They're an invasive species.
Not only can I read the topography, but I can monitor the movement of the bad guys, too.
Pretty convenient, huh? It also makes it easy for us to see everything that you're doing.
You watching everything?
Of course. If you were my boyfriend, you'd never be able to cheat on me.
Being monitored 24 hours a day. That'd be like hell.
Don't think of it like that. At least you'd never get lost.
Wow, Kojima was thinking of Facebook in our world even in this game. 24 hours a day, that would really blow. You guys ready for something cool? Do you think you've earned something cool? Oh, stop that analog stick. Oh, this analog stick is so much ass. You stayed up till 4 in the morning just for this. Oh, man. You're putting some pressure on me. I'm gonna have to get a new controller if I want to keep playing this game, or get the PS4 one to work.
Am I too late? He's alive.
And fat.
You're the Arms Tech president, Kenneth Baker, right? Don't worry. I'm here to save you.
No! Don't touch it!
Kind of dumb of you, actually, Snake, not to look at those first.
C4.
What is real? Darkness. They actually did the James Bond thing. Such a low gravity world if he can do that. Oh yes.
Right. Touch that wire and the C4 will blow up along with the old man. So you're the one that the boss keeps talking about. And you? Special Operations Foxhound. Revolver.
Takes him a long time to get through greetings.
Ocelot. I've been waiting for you, Solid Snake. Now we'll see if the man can live up to the legend.
He plays a lot of Red Dead.
This is the greatest handgun ever made. The Colt Single-Action Army.
His gun was fully loaded, he just wanted to reload it.
More than enough to kill anything that moves. Now I'll show you why they call me Revolver. Draw!
So anime!
Draw! Hiding.
No, give me my gun.
Won't help you. A gun's power isn't in its muzzle velocity or its caliber.
Oops.
Love to reload during a battle. All right, I'm alive again. Let's go.
Like I said, I'm on a handicap. I got a busted analog stick.
Drop.
No, stop, analog stick, stop. There you go. I just need that out.
Hiding won't help you. A gun's power isn't in its muzzle velocity or its caliber. Ah!
No, no, not the... Oh.
Love to reload during a battle.
I love to reload.
Right, I'm alive again. Let's go.
Oh. Didn't mean to do that.
Love to reload during a battle. I love the smell of corn. No, sulfury smell.
Snake. Hug wall.
During a battle. The smell of your own death. You better hurry up. Your man's not gonna last too long. Wait a minute.
Shit. Oh, that goddamn controller! Fucking stop! Making it 10 times harder. It wants to keep... It just wants to go in different directions sometimes. I'm gonna have to get my PlayStation 4 controller working. I'm gonna have to.
Hiding won't help you. A gun's power isn't in its muzzle. Ah!
Or just be very careful.
I love to reload during a battle. All right, I'm alive again. Let's go.
Ow. No. Oh.
Reload during a battle.
Alright. Use the trank, it gives me up. How many rounds do I got? Sure, why not? If my controller would stop making me run into the bombs, that'd be great. Oh, that's making Dartigan cross.
Draw! Hiding won't help you. A gun's power isn't... Ah! I love to reload during a battle. All right, I'm alive again. Let's go. You better hurry. The old man's not gonna last too long.
Come on.
I love to reload during a battle.
Missed.
Everyone always wants to use the newest technology.
Snake keeps trying to kill himself.
I love to reload during a battle.
I'm making this way harder on myself. This gun takes way longer to fire.
Wait a minute.
Use DS4 and hide DS4 option. I don't know what the... Oh. Well, the thing is, it's not my settings, it's my controller is just a bit janky with the analog stick. This is an older Xbox 360 controller, and you can feel a little bit of wobble in my stick, so it's just not accurate. Yeah, I know he'll kill Baker if he gets too impatient, but... see, this is... I'm not even holding my analog stick, and it just thinks I'm constantly going up.
Draw! Hiding won't help you. A gun's power isn't in its muzzle velocity or its caliber. Ah!
I just have to be very careful.
Let's go.
He's awfully spry for old man.
I love to reload during a battle.
Oh, kind of thought he would run over here. No! Fucking stupid controller. You stupid, stupid controller.
Draw! Hiding won't help you. A gun's power isn't... Ah!
Seems like he predicts which pillar you're gonna go to her.
I love to reload during a battle.
My controller is being controlled by Psycho Mantis right now. That's my excuse.
Everyone always wants to use the newest, latest technology. I love to reload during a battle.
son of a bitch. No. No. Oh, emulator, stop. There it goes again. I knew it was going to happen as soon as I moved. This boss is not this difficult, but it helps you if you have a working controller and you're playing it on a GameCube. I'm just going to use my regular gun. It fires a lot. Stop that! Fires a lot faster.
Draw. Hiding won't help you. A gun's power isn't in.
You know, what happens if I just chase him around? Is it just me or is he just not even on screen?
I love to reload during a battle. Alright, I'm alive again. Let's go. Everyone always wants to use the new.
Super happy that you live close to me. Oh, well, thank you, dude. Try not to reveal any personal details, though. I'll keep that, not so personal. Oh, this controller just fucking blows. I just threw a grenade. I just threw a... Fuck. Wait, I thought that was gonna set the bombs off. Oh, this controller is killing me. This boss fight is my controller. I have my cigarettes equipped now for some reason. Here's something I'm gonna have to do. I'm gonna have to make sure that I change my controls so looking around the corner is not the same button as peeking around the wall. Stop that. There you go again. I'm making this fight seem so difficult. Okay, I'll just kill myself when I didn't mean to do that. This is not a good sign for the rest of the boss fights if they're this hard on this controller. I'm not even pushing the analog stick right now, that's what Snake's doing on his own. Somehow avoiding all bullets.
A gun's power isn't in its muzzle velocity, or its... Let's go.
Oh god! Every time. What happens is I get knocked out of it, then when I try to stick to the wall again, my analog stick makes me run right into the bombs. How is he able to control? He's just good at shooting. He's a good shoot. You guys ready for some more hot, elite gamer gameplay?
A gun's power isn't in its muzzle.
Oh.
I love to reload during a battle. All right.
Okay, we just gotta be careful.
It'll be the smell of your own death.
Especially when he shoots me up against one of those, because I know what's coming afterwards. He took trigonometry.
Hurry up. The old man's not gonna last too long.
Come on, reload. So far, so good. Just continue being very cautious. Oh. That got very hairy. Shit. Don't act like you're not impressed. Look over in chat and it's an ocelot wiki. Shit. Two more shots. Nope. Shit. What? Gun. Why did that not? Why did he? Frozen. I used up so many rations.
I'm disappointed.
Oh, this controller is definitely a handicap.
You're no match for the boss. Playtime's over, friend. You're not cut out for war. Don't worry. I'll kill you quickly.
Oh no! Hey, that'll be a cool plot device in the sequel.
What? My hand!
I live on, brother, through this arm! Genji main. Oh no, that joke had to be made, didn't it?
Stealth camouflage. Can't you even die right? You were lucky. We'll meet again.
How he touches the barrel of the gun without any burn?
Who are you?
Never thought of that. Maybe because he was wearing gloves?
That exoskeleton.
That's a man who has not watched anime enough recently. That's what it does to you. Withdrawal. Well, that's certainly a bit different from the original PlayStation version. That did not look right. I'm pretty sure there was a different effect there. And it just didn't translate into the emulator. You know, I think Snake kind of wins there automatically, just because of gun versus sword. Have you ever seen a Mexican standoff with a katana and a pistol?
Can you talk?
Who are you?
I'm not one of them. The DARPA chief told me he gave them his detonation code. What about yours?
Oh, I get it. Jim sent you. You're from the Pentagon.
Answer my question. What about your code? There's no time.
I talked.
What? Now the terrorists have both codes and can launch any time.
It's not like I didn't fight. I managed to resist Psycho Mantis's mind probe.
He couldn't read you? How'd you do it?
Surgical implants in my brain.
Surgical implants?
Surgical implants?
Kinda like psychic insulation. Everyone who knows these top secret codes has it.
Even the DARPA chief?
Of course.
But the DARPA chief said Mantis got his code by reading his mind.
Are you sure you
I guess that make him a liar now, don't it?
Yeah. Anyway, how did they get your code?
I never had any training on how to resist torture.
It looks like he had some fun with you, all
Psycho
right.
Mantis is what happens when you go for a complete charisma and speech build.
He's not human. I tell you, he loved every second of it.
What happened to your arm?
He broke it.
Looks like you're more than even now. His was sliced off.
You're a funny guy. So, the DARPA chief, is he okay?
Dead.
What?
Snake would make for a great shampoo commercial right now.
No, that's not what you promised, Jim. Now you want to shut me up.
Calm down. What's
Oh, he's
wrong
doing
with
the wall
you?
thing from
I just
anime.
told you I was here to save you.
He's gonna confess.
I didn't kill the DARPA chief. He had a heart attack or something.
A heart attack? Oh, don't be a fool.
Anyway, the terrorists have both codes now.
Oh, those boys are totally insane. They wouldn't hesitate to launch.
I agree. But what do they really want?
Who knows? Maybe they're like us in the arms industry. Always looking forward to the next good war.
Well, I'm not gonna let these maniacs start a war today. Do you still have the card keys?
Card keys?
To override the detonation code. I heard you had them.
No, not anymore.
What? Who does then? Not the terrorists.
No, that woman.
Woman? Who?
A soldier that was thrown in prison along with me.
Prison? That female soldier.
She said that
Snake questions all things
just joined up as a new
with
recruit.
nouns.
They threw her in prison because she refused to take part in the rebellion.
A new recruit? Could that be the Colonel's niece?
I gave her the key. Looks like she managed to break out of here, though. I hope she's okay.
I'm sure she is. She's green, but as tough as they come. But how did you know she escaped?
I was in contact with her by codec. Until I was tied up here, that is.
Codec?
Codec? I want all of you to
Yes.
respond to things
She's still
like
in
your
the
snake
guard.
with a question.
If she still has it, you should be able to contact her.
I'm sure she has it. What frequency was she at?
Sir, would you like fries with your burger? Fries.
Oh, yeah. Let me tell you, it's... Huh? Oh, sorry. I forgot.
Press 1 for English. What? That's a bit overdramatic, don't you think, Snake?
That's right. It should be on the back of the package.
What was that?
Try to contact her.
I'll contact her right away. But
That was glorious.
If this doesn't work, is there some other way to prevent the missile launch?
Oh. You need to find Hal Emmerich, one of my employees.
Press 1 for English. Press 2 for Spanish. Spanish?
The team leader of the Metal Gear Rex project. A genius at engineering, but a little bit of an oddball. If there's anyone who can figure out how to stop Metal Gear from launching, it's him.
What if he can't come up with anything?
Well, you'll have to destroy it. Emmerich knows how to destroy Metal Gear.
Where is this Emmerich?
Well, he's probably being held somewhere in the nuclear warhead storage building. It's north from here. That's where he worked.
I understand, but why Metal Gear? The nuclear age ended with the turn of the millennium.
Oh, you're wrong. The nuclear threat hasn't disappeared. The threat is more real than ever before. The amount of spent nuclear fuel in plutonium is increasing even today.
Oh no. Copyrighted and you'll
Have you ever
be
seen a
real.
warehouse full of nuclear material?
No.
Drums and drums of nuclear waste stacked this high, as far as you can see, because there's still no real way to use it or dispose of it.
So they just close the lid and try to pretend like it'll go away?
Essentially, yes. And they're not even doing a good job of storing it. Many of the drums are corroded, with nuclear waste seeping out of them.
Unbelievable.
Not only that, several pounds of muff are reported every year.
Muff?
You know, you could probably make a really good, informative YouTube... Muff. Wait,
there's
what?
a large and
Muff.
well-organized black market in nuclear
I'm
materials.
sorry, just had to stop for a second.
Furthermore, since the end of the Cold War,
I forgot about that.
Russian nuclear engineers in particular are out of work with nowhere to turn.
Muff?
In other words, there's plenty
Snake-
of available
Snake asked
nuclear
about
material
Muff.
and scientists for making a bomb.
A
We live
Muff
in an
bomb.
age where any small country can have a nuclear weapons program.
What about the other superpowers?
The Russians and Chinese still pursue a policy of deterrence. Do you see? Complete nuclear disarmament is an impossibility. To maintain our own policy of deterrence, we need a weapon of overwhelming power.
You mean Metal Gear?
Yes. You know our industry suffered quite a blow as a result of the cuts in military budgets due to this so-called peace.
I remember hearing a lot about mergers and takeovers among the big weapons makers.
Yes. And after my company lost their bid to produce the U.S. Air Force's next line of fighter jet, the Metal Gear system was our last ace in the hole. That's why we pushed to have Metal Gear developed as a black project.
Black project?
Secret project
Black
paid for by
project?
the Pentagon's black budget.
Black budget.
You can avoid a lot of red
I just
tape
imagine.
and get a
Why did they give it a
great lead
cock?
time on your weapons production, and no one can bother you. Not even that bunch on the military oversight committee.
Bribes.
Just call it the military-industrial complex. Anyway, Metal Gear was going to be formally adopted after the results of this exercise were analyzed.
I don't give a crap about you or your company.
Yes, that's about what I'd expect from a grunt like you. Here. This is what you came for, right?
What's that?
An optical disc. It's all here.
It'll horribly date this game in a
The
decade.
main hard drive was destroyed by gunfire. This is the only remaining copy of the data.
What kind of data?
All the data collected from this exercise. Don't play dumb. I know
It's gonna be
you were
his
sent to get
mixtape.
this. I hid it from that sadistic maniac while he was torturing me. They don't know this disc exists. Make sure that you report this to Jim, to your boss. I'll give you my card, too. It'll open up all security level 2 doors.
You're the president. Shouldn't that card open every door in the building?
Can you walk?
No. You go on without me. Oh. They got my password. They don't want anything else from me.
I have one more question. Who or what was that ninja thing? It looked like you knew something.
That ninja? That was Foxhound's dark little secret.
Dark little secret?
An experimental genome soldier.
You know him?
You should ask Dr. Naomi Hunter from Foxhound. She knows better than I.
Naomi?
You've got to stop them. If it goes public, my company and I are finished.
What? Doesn't Metal Gear use currently existing technology?
Doesn't everything?
Metal Gear itself does, but... What did you do to me?
Umawamau Shinderu.
No, it can't be. Those Pentagon bastards. So they actually went and did it.
What are you talking about?
They're just using you for.
What the hell?
Colonel.
Colonel, are you listening? Now he's dead too.
I have no idea.
Don't lie to me.
It looked like another heart attack, but...
Some kind of poison?
Well, there are lots of drugs that can cause a heart attack in large doses. For example, potassium chloride or digoxin. But we won't be able to tell without doing an autopsy.
Damn.
Snake, I want you and Meryl to work together.
Can I trust her?
More than you can trust me. Get in contact with her.
Snake, there's a lot of electrical interference coming from there. It should be okay if you do burst transmission like us, but normal transmission is probably impossible. Try moving away from that area.
Snake, get a hold of yourself.
Wait, we're talking right now. Why do we have to move?
What the hell was that ninja thing? A member of Foxhound?
No.
Are you sure?
Yes. We have no one like that in our unit.
Is that right?
Snake, I'm counting on you.
Do you have any items I can take? Oh, I just wasted a dart. Cool. Good me. Okay, so boss fight number 1 down. Can we fill up our M9 anymore? I think there's there's guys. We should actually talk with everyone again.
First the DARPA chief, and then President Baker die of a heart attack?
Take his arm. He took his arm with him.
Smells pretty rotten to me. Master, do you know anything?
No. But there's definitely something going on. Keep your eyes open out there.
What about Natasha, this important character?
It is just like Baker said. We are facing increasing danger from stored nuclear materials. You see, there are 3 elements necessary in the manufacture of nuclear weapons. Nuclear materials, nuclear engineers, and manufacturing technology. All 3 of them can easily be acquired by either legal or illegal means. If you have enough money, that is.
The DARPA chief and President Baker. So now the terrorists know both detonation codes.
This is so relevant now.
On top of that,
we're playing a lot of relevant games recently.
Snake, now that the terrorists
but if you think this game is relevant, wait until we get to 2.
The only way to stop a nuclear launch is to either use the detonation code release keys that Meryl's holding.
You can play Metal Gear Solid 2 on the Xbox One and stuff, can't they? They re-released those not too long ago. I think the Xbox One version is the superior one, though. So that actually might give me a reason to turn my Xbox on again.
By codec. Wasn't her frequency written on the back of the package?
Oh wait, uh-oh. I forgot about that one.
In any case, you should contact Meryl by codec. Wasn't her frequency written on the back of the package?
Oh. Just guessed it right.
Who are you?
I was really impressed with the way you busted yourself out of there.
The one from the prison?
Like I said, guys, this is a Pakistani GameCube. I didn't buy the package with the game, though.
Just exactly who are you?
I'm the fool that your uncle sent to this hellhole.
You came alone? Trying to be some kind of hero?
I don't need lectures. You're just like your uncle, you know?
How do you know my uncle?
We go way back.
What's your name?
My name's not important.
Aha. Could you be Snake? Are you Solid Snake?
That's what some people called me.
The legendary Solid Snake? You? Sorry about before. I wasn't sure if you were one of the good guys.
But I knew you were.
How?
It's your eyes.
My eyes?
They're not soldiers' eyes.
They're rookies' eyes, right?
No. They're beautiful, compassionate eyes.
Just what I'd expect from the legendary Solid Snake. You trying to sweep me off my feet?
Yeah, I know she's 17, but Snake's hitting on her, and he's way older than me.
The reality is no match for the legend, I'm afraid.
I don't believe that.
Why did you look so surprised when you saw my face?
Because you look just like him.
You mean the terrorist leader, Liquid Snake?
Yeah. You know him? You're not brothers, are you?
I have no family.
So what's the deal then?
I don't know. Maybe I'll ask him personally. But first, I want some information. You were involved in this exercise from the beginning. What exactly happened here?
I just joined the training that same day.
That's okay. But what is this place? I don't think it's just a
How can she be 17 but be in the military?
Boy, oh boy.
Hell if I know.
Just
Mike's the
like
one
them.
saying her age, not me.
Nobody's told you anything, did they? Okay. You see, this place isn't really for disposing nuclear weapons. This base is owned and operated by a dummy corporation of arms tech.
This is a civilian base?
Right. For the development of Metal Gear.
Colonel.
Foxhound
Well,
and the
Jim,
Next
I mean, not
Generation
Mike,
Special
Jim.
Forces were called here for the test launching of a dummy nuclear warhead.
Why Foxhound?
Because they're a special ops group used to handling top-secret missions. They figured they could help keep it all hush-hush.
But they must have been test-firing dummy warheads for a while. Why just this time?
I heard it was because this was to be a final test before the formal adoption of the Metal Gear program. That's what I heard anyway.
Yeah, I know about Snake's magazines.
Sounds kind of fishy. So what do you think the terrorists want?
Don't have any in this
Sorry,
one, though.
I'm not sure. I was captured with President Baker right after the revolt started.
Oh yeah. That's when he gave you the detonation code override keys, right?
That's right.
Amazing you were able to keep them hidden from the guards.
Well, women have more hiding places than men. Anyway, you met Baker, huh?
What do you mean by that?
How's he holding up?
He's dead.
What?
Heart attack. Same as the DARPA chief.
The chief died from a heart attack too?
Yeah. Was either
When you think about it, Snake hid his cigarettes in his anus, so...
Not that I heard of.
Not really only one extra hiding space.
Something funny's going on.
Huh. Sounds like it. But I have no idea what.
Me neither. Yet. Do you know the person who designed Metal Gear?
You mean Dr. Emmerich? He should be in the research lab in the second-floor basement of the nuclear warhead storage building to the north.
Second floor basement.
Yeah, that's where his lab is. I think they're forcing him to work on the nuclear launching program.
So they'll need him alive until that's done anyway.
Then we'd better do something before he finishes.
You're right. In case we can't override the detonation code in time, I need to ask him how to destroy Metal Gear.
You plan to take that thing on by yourself, Snake?
It won't be the first time. How do we get to the
They should have had a line,
nuclear
how many people
storage
actually
where the
played
doctor's
the
being
original
held?
Metal Gear?
There's a cargo door on the first floor of this building that leads to the north.
What's the security level of the door there?
5. But it's okay. I've got a level 5 card.
Well, I've got to go save the doctor. You should go to the...
I'm going with you.
No way. You're still too green. I want you to hide somewhere.
I'm not green.
Oh, yes, you are. You pause for just 1 second in front of your enemy, and it's all over. Good luck doesn't last forever.
I don't know what happened. I just couldn't pull the trigger right away. I never had any problems in training. It was frightening to think that with a pull of a trigger I could take someone's life.
It's not like shooting targets in training.
I always dreamed of being a soldier. Every day of my life, I've trained my mind and body for the one day when I could finally see some real action, and now...
So what now? You want to quit?
I can't quit. I can't allow myself to quit now.
Listen, you're not normal if you don't feel something the first time you kill. Killing without guilt produces more carnage. In a war, all of mankind's worst emotions, worst traits emerge. It's easy to forget what a sin is in the middle of a battlefield.
But this isn't a war. It's a terrorist action.
You're just a little jumpy from the combat high. The adrenaline in your bloodstream is starting to thin out. Just take it easy.
But I learned all about combat high at the academy.
We'll
amongst
talk
other
about it
highs.
later. For now, just think about keeping yourself alive.
If I get out of here alive, I'll think about that other stuff.
Okay. Let me try to say this another way. Stay the hell out of my way.
You're a real bastard. Just like my uncle said.
Huh. I told you. The real me is no match for the legend.
Looks like you were right.
Ah.
Okay, Snake. I'll be a good girl.
We'll link up after I grab the doctor. Hang on to the key until then.
Got ya. But listen, I know this area better than you. Call me if you have any questions.
Be careful, okay?
After I open up the cargo door, I'll contact you.
You know, this is something I've always wanted to point out about this game. Snake keeps calling her green, but she's the one clever enough to wear a disguise and get around the base really easily.
What's up, Snake?
It's like, Snake, have you ever heard of this disguise thing? It's pretty helpful.
Snake, have you ever heard the saying, friendly counsel cuts off many foes?
I think she has a web page pulled up she's reading these from.
Friends can save you a lot of trouble. You should think about it. If you're in trouble, or if you need some information about something, please contact Colonel Campbell or someone else, okay?
Alright, I'm gonna go use the restroom real quick and get something to drink. I'll be right back, everyone. Don't go anywhere. So, we just got done with a lot of talking. So let me impress you with my elite gamer gameplay skills. You know, there was so much talking there, I kind of forgot. Oh yeah, we gotta find Dartigan, right? I kind of forget where he's at though. Pepsi, you know me too well. I think I can get through some of these previously locked doors, and there's finally the cardboard box. Wait, did that? Oh shit! They gave me an opportunity to use the box, and I screwed it up. Maybe we can still salvage this.
Stop.
Oh, there's nothing in it, I swear. I don't think, well, I think they do know, but, oh, okay. Well, now they definitely know. I just now realized there was a, you know, kind of a big laser beam there that I didn't see. Stop it, controller. I need to select. Stop! I need grenades. Ah! This is like fighting the game. Ah! No. Yeah, I think I'm just fucked. Oh! Well, we did kill them. Oh, see you later, Jim. It's even hard for me to hide in the box because Snake still wants to keep moving. Alright, we got the FAMAS as well, didn't we? You know, I just walked through that again because I'm a fucking dumbass. Alright, I deserve death now. I deserve it. Who's gonna be the lucky boy?
Snake, answer me! Snake! Snake!
We need a dead box emote? I don't think we quite need one of those. Do I have to do all these conversations again? I don't. Oh, I can just skip through them.
The DARPA chief.
There's like 1405. No. Yeah, we're not gonna listen to it again. We're just gonna skip through it. Yeah, my controller is driving me nuts. You know, that's when you just look at the text of this conversation, you realize just how long that was. All right. Shit. No. Ah, fuck.
Is there somebody there?
Oh yeah, that's
Snake,
there.
are you
God
okay?
damn, I am dumb.
Snake! Snake!
Yeah, you got crawled. I was trying to kill those guys first though, but you know, I may not be dummy thick, but I do have the first word down.
The DARPA.
I'm gonna go back to that door so it autosaves. No way, I don't have to do this again. Cool. Alright, now we should get an autosave kind of there. So we should be good. Nope. I think if you equip your cigarettes, you can actually see the sensors, right? Yeah, there they are. Are you serious?
Enemy sighted. Requesting back.
Oh my god. Maybe I can hide in the box. Oh. No, I'm just gonna lay on the floor and let them see me. At least finally good music has appeared. I think that was the only room that was actually previously locked. Yeah, this is why I went back into the other room, just so I would get the autosave. Yeah, this is an emulate. Well, I mean, this is my Pakistani GameCube, so there's some oddities. So I don't think we should have to, we don't have to do the conversation with the Colonel and Meryl again. I don't believe. Let me check. Nope, Meryl's on our list, so we've already had that conversation. I'm killing this dude real quick. No! Oh. There we go. Oh, there we go. No, you're not alone, Neo. You can see the viewer count right over there to your side. Tells you how many people are here. I could make them fall asleep with the M7, yeah, I know, but I want to save those rounds for when they're far more useful. I wonder if this guy will drop some rations. Says I'm playing Dolphin. Yeah, that's what you call a Pakistani GameCube. It's a Dolphin. You didn't know? Don't know why you guys can't just accept that I've got a really cool Pakistani GameCube that plays GameCube games in 1080p. Don't be jealous. Alright, let's not fuck up this time. Snake can be awkward to control, as snakes generally are. Will I be playing Peace Walker as well? I don't really see myself playing that one. Right now I'm only looking at playing Metal Gear Solids 1 and 2. Can't get the Nikita launcher, that needs a 3. I forget what's in that one, that's a 5 though. It's pretty good. It probably is, but I just don't really see myself playing every single Metal Gear game in existence. Better be careful, there might be a guy that comes out of that. Like right now, I'm just focusing on Metal Gear Solid 1 and probably 2. I think that's more than enough. I think I need to go back to the first floor, but was there anything on B1 that I needed? Metal Gear Solid 2 and 3 will definitely make for better. I think this will make for a good video too, but nope, that's much higher level. Okay, no, we don't need to come here. But yeah, right now there's only so many Metal Gear games I can play at a time too. I don't want to spend months and months on Metal Gear. We asked, how do you do that? Well, what?
Snake, I unlocked the cargo door for you.
Thanks.
How do you now you do that at what being a YouTube is? What is that wording? What are those words in question, Neo? You need to rewrite that.
You won't be for long with the way you walk.
What does that mean?
Nothing.
Listen, Snake. The cargo door is like an airlock. It's equipped with infrared sensors. Be careful. If an intruder is sensed, gas is released.
Gas?
Gas.
Okay, so we'll meet at the nuclear warhead storage building.
Wait. You said you'd stay put and be a good girl.
I changed my mind.
Don't get careless. That's when things always turn sour.
Sorry, but this is the only way I can figure whether or not I'm cut out to be a soldier. I gotta get my hands dirty.
These guys are professionals. You're gonna get yourself killed.
See you there.
Snakes like good girls. You can tell this is, well, originally was a 90s game. many of the people that I killed are still dead here? Stop moving, Snake, so I can grab his ass. I know that just sounds really weird to say it like that, but... Come on, and you did now. No, I want to grab his neck and... Oh god, for fuck's sake. Thank you, Kojima, for this brilliant idea of content sensitivity. Maybe it just worked better on PlayStation. It does have softer buttons. If you kick him, he wakes up. I think that's only in later games, you can't do it here. Finally. Yeah, like, I tried attacking him over it, and he just... Uh-oh. Let's just move him out of the way. I forgot that happens sometimes. Damn, those genome soldiers are good.
Is there somebody there? No sign of the missing sentry. All else seems to be in order.
Be careful, Snake. That airlock is set with infrared sensors.
What is it?
You probably can't see them with your naked eyes, but
I don't know how they didn't see me.
Coming out of that wall. Touch any one of them and the doors will seal off and the place will be flooded with poison gas. Somehow you've got to get through without setting off those sensors.
Luckily, I already stole these earlier. Whoa.
It's the intruder. Stay on guard. Send a replacement guard for the area.
Come on. This is not the controller to be using for this. No! Stop that. Stop going back and forth. I'm trying to... Yeah, I wasn't in the cones, but it still doesn't stop it from looking dumb, does it? Do I have the mine detector? I do not. Stop! I have an AP sensor, but I don't think that's the same.
If you go north from there, you should come to the Warhead Storage Building.
Dr. Emmerich is probably being held there.
You've got to save him and find out how to destroy Metal Gear.
Meryl. No, Master.
Sound travels better in cold environments. If you're going to use a handgun, you should equip a suppressor.
Yeah, my controller is tsundere. Has anyone drawn any anime versions of controllers yet?
You see, there are three
turned into
elements
cute girls
necessary in the manufacture of nuclear weapons.
Oh, I've already heard this from you.
They say that there are 500,000 nuclear engineers in the world. But after the end of the Cold War, the demand for nuclear engineers dropped precipitously. In the Eastern Bloc countries, in particular, there is a tremendous brain drain. They cannot keep their scientists in the country. And each year, more and more nuclear engineers go to work for the highest bidder.
What is it, Snake?
Yeah, I know there's a waifu thing for everything. Sadly, that's the reality we live in. And for some people though, that is the best thing ever. Like, wow, I'm glad to be alive in this age.
In my parents' homeland, they say, if there are more wolves, the people are eaten. If there are more people, the wolves are eaten. That means the side with greater numbers is usually the winner.
Guess the Chinese always win, then, huh?
Outnumbered, Snake. Try not to let them see you.
No. Someone was trying to call me, then it messed up.
If you go north from there...
Oh, see you later, Latina booty seeker.
Snake, be careful. There are Claymore mines around there. Use a mine detector.
Who are you?
Just call me Deep Throat.
Deep Throat? The informant from the Watergate scandal?
Never mind about that.
You're not using burst transmission. Are you nearby?
Listen, there's a tank in front of your position waiting to ambush you.
Who are you anyway?
One of your fans.
A mine detector. So we need to go get a mine detector. Otherwise, this could be nasty. What shit? Like that. There's a way to turn these goddamn lasers off. It's really hard getting through them when you're going back, though, too. Way harder, in fact. Oh, wait. It's a scripted event. Oh, that's just a death sequence. Okay, we don't need this on anymore, do we? Is there a way to turn this? Wait a minute. I don't think you can turn that off, can you? If I saw right on the... Yeah, there is a way to turn them off? You can shoot to turn off the lasers. I'll have to look closer. May equip a gun. Silence one. There it is. Nope. Don't waste the bullet. Oh, come on, controller. Oh, this is even worse than when you're trying to aim. I guess you have to use an actual regular gun.
Nothing here.
Don't have a silencer on it though. So this will alert everyone. Maybe not. Oh, this is a nightmare at aiming with my controller that's busted. Okay, we somehow managed. Okay, we need, there's a... Did I not get all of them? Fuck. Stop using a busted. It's the only Xbox controller I got. Apparently I didn't get all of them. You. think there's any way to open the door, though. The last... Yeah, probably I missed one because of that freaking controller on the analog stick. The thing is, my controller isn't actually busted. It's just the emulator senses that it is being busted on the analog sticks. Maybe I can tighten up the... Maybe tomorrow I'll go into the analog stick configuration. Maybe I can tighten it up a bit. Shit, wrong gun. Oh, and of course, that didn't alert them last time. Can I hide? Wait, they turned on the gas? Well, we deserve to die here in the box. Yeah, that didn't alert them last time. Hey, gay sinner. Finally, you got yourself the game. Wow, that's probably the best way to come into a stream possible.
Snake! Snake! Fuck you!
Alright. Maybe this time it'll work properly. Let me get the one at the end first this time. Oh, these things stay destroyed, right? I can go out the door after this? Alright, that's all of them. I think they stay destroyed. Let's find out. Yeah, they stay destroyed. Alright, good. Good. Oh, what's he doing? Shit, I'm trying to hide in time.
Got it. Send reinforcements.
Lug, 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 lug. SCM suppressor. Uh-oh. Yeah, I should probably box myself. Oh, no! Box myself. That's the best stealth ever. It works perfectly.
We have a man down. Increase to maximum security.
Send a replacement guard for the area.
You cannot have better stealth than that. OG or go? Pardon? It looks so appropriate. No, we can move just once the caution is gone. We have to kill another guard though.
Nothing here.
Equipped together with a SOCOM to attach. Unremovable once attached. Okay, we don't want to use that just yet, though. Oh, controller, stop! It literally almost made me run out in front of him. Didn't really need to kill him, but sure. Oh. I thought he was gonna come in there for a second. Yeah, I know it doesn't break, you just have to equip it at the same time as the gun. Shit, that guy will not stop walking around. I think I need to go upstairs to get the thing.
Is there somebody there?
Nope. Come on. Fucking camera's gonna see me. Oh, shit. What are you doing here? You know what? Chaff grenade, not what I needed. Didn't know there was another guy up here like that. Oh, we can box ourselves in here. That should be good. They'll never know.
Clear. Move.
We turned into an office chair. How do they know? That's not cool. Alright, fuck it. We got the mine thing, that's all we needed. Fortunately, that gate is closed now. There's no chairs in there, so that's why I was suspicious. Didn't think of that one. Wait a minute, I can make this a lot easier on myself now. Hopefully. Oh, that is so much better.
I'm under enemy fire. Secure the perimeter.
Alright. We got all we need. We're ready to proceed. There's, yeah, I think there are several boxes and you have to use the right one for certain areas, I think. No, oh, that, didn't want to go back through. I want to get to the next boss fight and, you know, the next one of the other really cool cutscenes in the game. Alright, stop moving, Snake. Snake's dripping. Oh shit, I just realized Snake is almost dead.
How can someone outside of this operation cut into my codec?
You're talking about that guy calling himself Deep Throat. We were monitoring from here.
What about it?
Well, anybody can call you if they know your passcode. But how would they get it? It's supposed to be secret.
Isn't this supposed to be encrypted as well?
I'm sorry.
I'm bleeding because I got shot quite a few times.
But I'm sure he's near you. Somewhere on the base. careful, Snake.
Alright. Mine detector. Chemically detects mines, activates when equipped, displays position of claymore mines on radar. I think we can pick them up, can't we? As long as you don't get into the revision cone. These can be handy for some boss fights later on. Your Wi-Fi has been spotty today. That's cool. I know that feeling all too well. Chemically detects them? Well, they are chemical explosives, so I guess it could work. Let's get this last claymore. Nope, we activated a cutscene instead. Damn.
This is Raven's territory.
In Alaska?
Snakes don't belong in Alaska. I will not let you pass.
Pretty sure that bird would die very quickly here.
Send him a message.
Snake survives that. And that.
That's right. You belong on the ground.
Why don't you keep shooting while he's on the ground?
You should crawl on the ground like the snake you are. Come, let's fight!
Oh. What do my friends say about this? Colonel.
Snake, look out for that tank's main gun. It'll pulverize you. There should be some way. Ask Nastasha. She knows everything there is to know about weapon systems.
You know, it's cool to have game facts in the actual game. No other game wants to do this. Or at least, you know, and make it cool. Natasha.
That M1 tank is equipped with advanced Victronics. Once it locks on to a target, it automatically tracks it, and its main gun is effective up to 3,000 meters. To get close, you'll have to confuse its tracking system. Use your chaff. If you can jam the system and get close enough, it won't be able to use its main gun. Use your chaff at a long distance to fool its electronic systems.
What about Meryl?
No matter how good you are, there's no way you can match up against an M1 tank. All you can do is try to take out the person in the.
You know, I forgot to actually consult my codec when I was fighting Dartigan.
Top of the tank too.
You always gotta do that for every boss fight. No response? That's the wrong cannon tank. I mean, it's the wrong cannon for that tank. No response from those two, huh? So I guess that tank is using up it's using a board and it should be smooth? Huh. I'll have to look into that. Alright, let's die several times. Alright, we need chaff. That ain't chaff. Stop, controller. Oh, shit. Do you see how hard it is for me to select something right now? Oh, I just... There. Chaff. Oh, maybe I should go ahead and throw one of these. You love all my game sim vids? Thank you, Raven. That is literally a LOL emote. Oh, no. You think it's funny as fuck that I just get very frustrated at the my controller busting? Yeah, it probably is, actually. I'm not gonna lie. I don't think tanks move like that. I have to put C4 on it, don't I? If I can select C4. No! I got it. Ow. Shit. And I'm dead. Now I have to go through this rigmarole again. Oh. Hurry. I'll use my claymores. Takes a long time for those things to go off. Can't you shoot the gunner as well? It's inside that. A couple of days ago, my hand was cut defending my mom from her abusive husband. Oh, this is not the comment I was expecting. So there's 25 bits as a middle finger to wife beaters. Damn, dude. I'm sorry to hear about that. I hope that you're not with him anymore. Stop, stop, stop! You can lob grenades, yeah, that's what I'm trying to be up, but just switching to shit right now is really hard. I think that just got thrown in the wrong direction. Alright, that should give me enough time to throw some grenades at him. Oh, Give me another chaff. he's almost dead. Oops. Shit. That should do it. Right in his penis. Well, the gunner is down.
See how you like this?
Wait, he has other gunners? I'm out of rations. We're not long for this world. Oh, I didn't mean to jump out of that. Nope. Threw it the wrong direction. Well, it's destroying the treads at the very least. No, not this. No. Oh, maybe don't get so close to it. Okay, now that we have... How did I miss the stream start? I'm not sure. Sometimes Twitch doesn't send them out. We should do better this time. Oh, give me the chaff. Oh, this controller thing is gonna have to be fixed so hard tomorrow before I do the next stream. Maybe I can damage the wheels with a claymore mine here too. I'm pretty sure C4, well no, C4 will get you killed actually. That doesn't hurt me when I put those right in front of my face. How does that make any sense? Stun grenades, exactly what I needed. Can you get a thank you for Kojima consistency in weapons? Sure, why not? I think that destroys it. Yeah, these destroy the treads. Alright, we're out of them though. Oh, that's more chaff. Needed a regular grenade. Stop! Why am I throwing... Oh, my freaking controller. I didn't have grenades selected. Oh, this is the worst. Alright, so far so good.
See how you like this?
many chaps do I have left? Okay, I got enough. Oh, get up! Oh, you idiot. Cool, threw it right at my feet. I should equip rations. Do I have any? Yeah. Okay, that one was right on him. There we go. So this becomes a weird boss fight at this point. You just get to run around in circles. Did you know you can get Hideo Kojima to join your base in Metal Gear Solid Peace? I'm not surprised. I've never played the PSP ones because, you know, I never owned a PSP. These soldiers can take grenades right on their cock, and multiple ones at that. Was that boss fight exactly the same as it was in the original? Something about it felt a bit weirder. Clown tank. Did he just toss the pin out of that grenade and just sit there and gently toss it like that? What? Nice arm. How'd he do that? How'd you survive being blown out of a tank?
Boss, is this all right? Just giving him the card like that?
You didn't give it to me, unless you threw that guy out of the tank.
You would be wise not to underestimate him.
What did you think of him?
He is just as you said. He lives and breathes combat just like you. I would expect no less from your...
How did he survive being in a tank that got grenaded?
But I will kill him.
General Ivan, I hear that you lost your arm and ran away home.
Watch your tongue, shaman.
In the language of the Sioux people, Sioux means snake. It is known as an animal to be feared.
Well, Snake is mine now. When I meet him next, I'll take special care of him. Not yet. Don't kill him yet.
He and I will meet again in battle.
Same prediction as always.
Yes, the raven on my head. It thirsts for his blood.
That tank still works too, probably. Why else would he go back inside of it? Our boy Snake is hurting a little.
Snake,
You've got to rescue Dr. Emmerich, the Metal Gear engineer.
He's probably being held prisoner in the second-floor basement of the Warhead storage building. Just like Baker said, each year there are more and more cases of MUF coming from the nuclear
Every year there's more
storage
MUF
facilities. That stands for material unaccounted for. It means that someone is stealing nuclear materials and probably selling them on the black market.
Tell me about the MUF.
After the fall of the Soviet Union, the nuclear management program fell to pieces.
Is there any particular reason for Twin Snakes over the original? Extra goofiness in the cutscenes. There's a few changes they made that makes the cutscenes more like they are in Metal Gear Solid 2, where they're absolutely insane. So it gives me more meat to chew on.
They fell into the hands of terrorists.
You're incredible, Snake. You single-handedly beat an M1 tank.
No big deal. But I'll bet that VR simulator you trained on didn't have any scenarios that put you one-on-one against a tank, did it?
No.
Nah, they're mostly just disappointing melee games with swords.
Special forces soldier against
and
a
Beat
group
Saber.
of terrorists either.
In real life, things never go the way you expect them to, especially on a battlefield.
I'm already holed up in the Warhead storage building. It looks like Dr. Emmerich is still fine, but I'm not sure for how much longer. Hurry up this way, okay?
Make a note real quick. You know, I have to. This is the one thing I missed the most in 5 was how few boss fights there were in 5, and how not even memorable most of them were.
People who have been through war and survived develop a kind of sixth sense to warn them of danger. Trust your instincts as a soldier, as a gamer.
As a gamer? What was that about being a gamer?
In war, a split second can mean the difference between
Is Snake a
victory
gamer?
and defeat. Don't ever hesitate. The slower you react, the greater the chance that you'll be beaten.
Yeah, big robot and fire guy. That's pretty much it. Whoops, didn't mean to do that. Supposedly you're supposed to count all the skull units as boss fights, but I never really did. Yeah, Liquid likes to break the fourth wall a lot.
What can I do for you, Snake?
Yeah, fire guy was Vulcan, but like that really mattered.
Snake, like Confucius said, the cautious seldom err. If you proceed cautiously, you probably won't make a big mistake. Snake, even after you get used to the mission, don't lose your concentration.
Good advice. I was hoping to get to Ocelot tonight, but I don't think it's going to happen. There's still quite a bit we have to do here before we get to Ocelot, and it's already nearly the end of the stream. And I would really like to get this analog stick feature fixed if I can before the next stream. So, I think that's what we're going to call it tonight. And we'll pick up again tomorrow. Hopefully I can get this analog problem figured out. Maybe if I adjust the sensitivity on my Pakistani GameCube, it'll work properly. Hopefully. I didn't mean to go back out, but okay. You just got here? Well, don't worry, don't open. We'll be playing again tomorrow. And you can always watch the VOD. But, yeah, I've been playing for like 4 hours. I'm going to do a longer stream tomorrow. I'll probably start it at 7, so it'll be a 5-hour long stream. Yeah, we are. I meant get to Otacon, but not beat Otacon. So, yeah, I hope you guys enjoyed the stream tonight. This is a really fun game to stream. I kind of figured it would be, but it's extra goofy. And you guys seem like you're getting a lot of jokes out of it. So, I'll see you all tomorrow again. Thank you to those who donated bits or subscribed or resubscribed. Thank you for your patronage. Thank you to my mods for doing an excellent job as they always do. And thank you guys for being so chill. Alright, everyone. Have a good night. I'll see you tomorrow. Peace out. Later.